we're at the ANZA Tri-Nation Sauvignon Blanc Taste Off, and we have plenty of Sauvignon Blanc to taste. What we're doing is South Africa versus Australia versus New Zealand, and then I've thrown a couple of ring-ins in like Argentina, Chile, France, etc. So the whole idea it's all being tasted blind, and I get people to vote. And the whole idea is just to see what people really, really like without having their opinions affected by what the brand looks like. So hopefully they'll like Cloudy Bay no matter what it says on the label. There's a couple of really interesting ones from South Africa that have got a little bit of oak treatment in them. And then we've got Valdivieso from Chile, which is quite a famous wine. They make Caballo Loco, the Crazy Horse, the red blend. And that wine should be showing us red grapefruit or pink grapefruit flavors, which is quite unique and very different from what we're used to out of New Zealand, which is all about that cut grass and the capsicum. So that's all for now. We'll see how the night goes. Thanks. How many people here think this is Australia? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa! 1, 2. It's like the Bush election. Looks like about last night's Sauvignon Blanc tasting. What is really interesting is that none of us got the countries right. A lot of people said no, the New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, it's got way too much acid. It's more like the Australian version. It was all completely all over the place, which is telling. I'd arranged for the staff to actually mix it up so that I didn't know as well, and I too didn't get it right. But what was really interesting about the voting was that the wine that got the highest number of votes by a very large margin was the Bridgewater Mill Sauvignon Blanc from Australia, followed by the Hamilton Russell from South Africa, and way down south was the Cloudy Bay. So yet again, it's proving when you take the brands away from a product, the flavor profiles really shine through. What was really quite fantastic to see was there was some interesting stuff coming out of Chile. The Valdivieso showed really well, although it was probably a year too late. I wouldn't normally recommend a Sauvignon Blanc that's no 7 at this point, but it was holding together better than I had expected. I'd be very interested to see the 09 and see what that's doing. So at the end of the day, Sauvignon Blanc is really a question of taste. There's so many different styles, and it's probably worth having a look at a mixture of these wines to decide which ones you really, really like. Thanks a lot.